Ba-da-bum-bum. Boom, boom, ba-da-bum-bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Yes. Hello. Do 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 do. Bum, bum. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Hello. I don't know what. Guinevere. Guinevere with the ball. What? What? With the ball, Guinevere. Boo-boo-boo. Dun-dun. Hi. Renee, Carla, Sedusa, Sosha, Sassy, Nutty Cat. Welcome. Renee, hello. Hey, Diane. Haven't done any makeup yet. Jazz. W Live. Get ready with me. We're gonna get loud. We're gonna get cute. Ripple, Ripple, watch your ears. Watch your ears, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
I want to ask you a question. Oh, sorry, Ripple.
I just said hi. Go ahead.
Hi.
This is not about your methodology, but just a general question. While we're waiting for people to file in, but do you, because you're my age, right? When you think of yourself in your younger years, like your late teens, your 20s, does it feel to you like that was a whole different person? Like, how do you connect to that age? Because I feel like that was so many lifetimes ago, and sometimes I'm like trying to remember where my head was at when I was doing certain things, and it just feels like a whole different version of me. When I was wondering how you experienced that.
I don't feel like it's a different version. I don't feel like it's a different lifetime. I still feel very connected to that person who I was then. I feel like it's just something that needed to happen, was meant to happen, was just one of those paving stones in my life. It's kind of like if you get on a cruise ship and you've got all of these stops lined up, and those were stops. My 20s was a stop, my 30s was a stop. And so I don't feel removed from it. I don't feel separated from it. I don't feel like it was so different. I feel like it's all in the same bowl. Like I really still feel like it's me.
It's interesting. See, Whitney says her teenage self is a completely different person. It's so interesting how we like experience that, in different ways.
Are you different or are you more evolved?
Same thing to me. Like that more evolved is different. Like a more evolved version means it's a different version than who I was. It just literally feels like different, like a different person.
Right.
And that's not it's not bad or good. It's just different. And it's just interesting because I think about that sometimes. I'm like, I wonder how other people experience their pasts, you know?
So I think about a lot of aspects of who I was. I think about how I still had courage to go out there and do things. So, yeah, I feel like I look at my past and I just see I see a pattern, right? I see, even though I had to work on my confidence, I see a pattern of confidence. Even though I had to work on my courage, I still see a pattern of courage.
I think that maybe I've done so much healing work that I'm that removed from those previous versions of me, if that makes sense. I don't know. Again, it's not a bad or good thing. It's not like I'm criticizing those previous versions. It's just a weird, it's just an interesting dynamic.
I feel more separated from the person in the mirror than I do the person in my past. I look in the mirror and I'm like, who dat?
Interesting.
Yeah.
How so?
I honestly look in the mirror and I'm like, who dat? Who's this? That's me? That's weird.
Like in a good way or what?
It's not bad. I don't have a negative reaction to myself because I'm able to recognize that I've been given some advantages. But that's weird. It's weird to look at myself. Because I feel like what's inside of me, what's outside of me, I feel like that's different.
Oh, I get you. Can I?
I felt like that when I was overweight. I'd be like, this body does not match who I am on the inside.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is King E.
Hi, King. What topic are you here for?
I think the only topic that you have up is the body count topic.
Well, that's the one you see. So the reason why it also says open forum is because, hi, my name is Chantel Hyde. I'm Canada's dating coach. If you Google who's Canada's best dating coach, you're probably going to see my name. So we do get a lot of people who come here asking questions about their lives, like how to pick the right person or how to fix a particular problem. So there's a lot that I can delve into, but if this is what you want to talk about, that's my debate topic, and this is hosted in a facts over feelings debate methodology. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
Well,
It's just a yes or no. So just to kind of help you understand what it means, facts over feelings means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. It means we discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
I get it, but body count doesn't matter? Is that a personal feelings debate, though?
Exactly. The people who say body count matters are not coming from a place of facts or science. They're coming from a place of ego dysfunction or indoctrination, which is what I've been proving with this little sign right here since August 2024. Now, I do have 3 facts why body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Would you like to hear my side of the debate?
Well, real quick, you said practice logic. That you're only using one half of your brain to practice logical thinking. I mean,
Would you like to hear my side of the debate?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Okay, so fact number 1, would you agree it is a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, we need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all of these qualities, yes or no?
No, that's not fact.
No? How do you get to know somebody without spending time with them?
Well, you showed me a bunch of characteristics that.
Yes, how do you get to know somebody has these characteristics without spending time with them?
Well, I mean, it's spending.
Ask the question again. I'm going to do it again. Would you
Okay, go
agree?
ahead.
Would you agree it is a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, defining herself to know what she deserves, wanting all of these traits no less, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all these qualities, yes or no?
You're saying that a woman wants all of those traits?
Because she defined herself to know what she deserves, yes?
You're saying every woman wants a funny guy?
No, if she's funny and she wants somebody funny, she defined herself to know what she deserves. If she defined herself and this is what she deserves, and she wants somebody with all this, no less, would she need
Okay.
to spend time with somebody
Yeah.
observing their behaviors to
Yeah.
find out if they have all these qualities? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, number two. If a man wanted a long term relationship and he didn't want to settle, he wanted somebody with all these qualities, no less, would he need to observe someone over time to make sure they have these qualities? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Number three, if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, do they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
I mean, you don't have to show me the test results. I'll take your word for it if you
Okay, but
demonstrate
if
all those
somebody,
different
if
types of
somebody
qualities.
is,
Well, can you? Hey,
hold
you
on.
see?
No.
See this?
I
A
need,
dating
you
coach.
said
Hold on.
something here. You said something here. So if somebody is too smart to take what another person says at face value, is the factual way to find out if they have an STD or STI, is the factual way to ask them, go to the doctor, get tested, and show the test results? Yes or no?
You should not be a dating coach. You can't stop.
No, but is the factual way to ask to see the test results? Yes or no?
I was trying to explain my answer. You can't. I
No,
mean,
but you said take what someone says at face value. But I asked you, is the factual way to
again,
look
you,
at the results?
again, you can't let me finish when I was talking about that. And so, I mean, anything you really say, I can't take serious because the type of person you are.
Cool. So you're free to go. Right? Free will means you don't need to stay here. Oh, you took him out. I was hoping he'd go on his own. All right, next.
What a whiny baby.
Big baby boy. Hi, what's your name? Hello. What's your name? You're
David.
David, what topic are you here for?
I'm here for the body count doesn't matter.
Okay, so that's my debate topic. This is a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I'm not debating you on you and any attempt to change your mind in any way, shape, or form. Facts over feelings means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. It means we discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
Yeah, see, the parameters kind of changed because it was kind of a thing that was a personal thing.
Oh, no, I have 3 facts why body count doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, body count doesn't matter to me. The only reason it does matter to me is because with a higher body count, there's more likely a chance for me to have intercourse with an individual.
If you have a higher body count, you're more likely to have more intercourse with more people.
No, the other way around.
I don't understand.
If the person I am talking to has a higher body count, there's a higher chance of me being able to sleep with them.
Oh, with them. But okay, so maybe yes, maybe no, right? But my people say body count doesn't matter, even if they have a high body count. When they're looking for a long-term relationship, they do no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months. So you're not going to get an easy lay with the people using observation before selection, even if they have a high body count.
Yeah, I agree because the body count doesn't matter to me when it comes to a long-term relationship. Because for me, the more experience, the more freaky meeky.
Did you have any questions while you're here?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that higher body count means more yummy yummies.
Bye, loser. I think what I'm gonna step in the morning when I step outside and
When you hold up there's guys in the comments losing it too. They're like, what does the list have to do with body count? You guys, when she holds up the list, it's like a moth to the flame. Like, you guys become mesmerized by this. The list is just a visual aid. You guys are too stupid to understand that, and it blows my mind.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Braden.
Brandon, what topic are you here for?
The body count topic.
So that's my facts over feelings debate topic. That means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience, because the topic is not you. It is this in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of ground rules. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Yep.
Yes, a fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information, title of the peer-reviewed study, website is on, page number, paragraph number, where you read the words you want to say here. We'll go find what you found, and then you can say it out loud. And this is how we ensure there's no amplification of lies, fear mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll let you go first. What do you have? Facts or science?
Is it okay if I just give personal opinion?
No, I'm not here to listen to you talk about yourself because I'm not here to change your mind. That's why I'm not debating you on you. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. I'm not debating you or anything, and I'm not saying like I'm not attacking you for thinking that body counts don't matter. That's not what I'm doing.
No, but factual or scientific way only. So you wanted to go personal, but this is not.
Okay, I got a fact for you.
But I'm still talking. So I am prepared for this debate. I have 3 facts why body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Would you like to hear my side of the debate?
Yeah.
Okay, first fact. Would you agree that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities no less, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all these qualities? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Number 2, would you agree that a man looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities no less, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all of these qualities? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Number 3, would you agree that it is a fact that if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
Wait, I want to repeat that. Sorry, my phone was glitching.
If somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI before getting physical with them, do they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, so logical people who stick to facts don't ask for a number instead of test results. They ask for test results, and they don't ask for a number to try to find out who somebody is. They spend time observing their behaviors before committing to find out if this is the person they want to commit to.
I agree with that. But from an actual factual standpoint, if wait, hold on, repeat that thing again you just said. I'm sounding so dumb right now.
A fact is outside of you and me, right? A fact is not an opinion. A fact is not your experience. A fact is something agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. Like the way to find out who somebody is by spending time with them, and the way to find out if they have an STI is to ask for test results. That is obvious facts, right? Right. So your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions are not obvious facts because they're inside of you, not out in the open. So for some reason you're off the app. So if you're not going to be here, I'm going to let you go.
Oh, okay. I thought you could still hear me.
No.
My bad.
So this guy came into the chat to let us know he's a key. In other words, he's got a micropene. He also wanted us to know that he's replaceable with $2 because he's very low value. Also wanted us to know that he's garbage without a woman, because when you find one of these in the drawer in the kitchen and you go, oh, what does this unlock? And it doesn't unlock anything in your house, you throw it out in the garbage where it belongs. So he really wanted to know that he's really tiny, low value, and garbage. When they tell you who they are, make sure that you believe them, ladies. Make sure that you believe them and throw that trash mail in the garbage. Watch. Did you see him disappear? Into the garbage where he belongs. Hi. Any questions?
Like you're tweaking.
Me? No, not at all. Facts. Oh, he went away. I just dispensed facts.
That key guy was so funny because he just kept repeating it, but the second time he said it, he said a key that opens. What did he say? He said something about it being a bad key. He couldn't even get the analogy correct.
We got a runner. Lovelies, don't forget you can get my paperbacks on Amazon. I've got ebook bundle deals, audiobooks. All the buttons you want are in the link in my bio, including the free book button. The free book is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Notice how quickly the losers are getting removed from the comment section because women don't let liars stay in their vicinity. Women don't let abusive, disruptive, dysfunctional, disrespectful males stay in their vicinity. So they disappear here because you're supposed to block and delete them on site. We show you how easy it is. We show you the behaviors because when you can conceive it, you can achieve it. So we show you how easy it is to get rid of them so that you do that in your own life. So get the free book in the link in my bio and get rid of those posers, losers, scammers, and predators. Now you might be watching me, understanding that you need to get rid of the dude you're with right now because you keep saying he's such an asshole, he did it again, lied again, disrespected again, late again, inconsistent again, whatever it is, lazy again, irresponsible again. Make sure you dump him. He's not going to change, accept that. Get comeback queen, heal faster from the breakup or divorce. And then use no more assholes to never pick another loser again. So we got no more assholes in English, no more assholes in Spanish. This is your dating strategy, observation before selection. No More Assholes is also an audiobook. It is also a workbook with bonus material. Evolution Revolution is what we are doing. We are starting matriarchy. As we can see, patriarchy is not doing well. So we're starting matriarchy without waiting for guys to get their act together. We are evolving ourselves. We are evolving our selection, evolving our homes, evolving our decisions. So if you are ready to start doing matriarchy today, make sure you get your manual, Evolution Revolution. The Glow Up Journal, this is a 60-day journey designed to help you increase your confidence and self-esteem. This is a guided 60-day journey. You're going to do specific exercises every day. You can do them in the book, or you can do a digital version where you get an email a day for 60 days. Book is a paperback on Amazon. Digital version is also in the link in my bio. Fix That Shit is going to help you have a zero-fight relationship by teaching you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. We got Fix That Shit for men and Fix That Shit for women. Fix That Shit for women is also an audiobook, and the Fix That Shit books also have a workbook with bonus material. So we got the Fix That Shit for Women workbook and the Fix That Shit for Men workbook. Don't forget your teens need to be educated because now that you women know better than to pick a loser, losers look for uninformed, uneducated people who don't know better, and that's your teens. So make sure you get Dating 101 so that your teens understand what manipulation and coercion looks like. Custom Made is career coaching. This is going to help you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. Just like Mama did. This is a workbook to writing exercises at the end of every chapter. And then Say Yes to Goodness. 10 steps for a complete and happy you to help you evolve your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. So use the buttons in the link in my bio, my loves. Get your paperbacks on Amazon, your ebook bundle deals, and your audiobooks. Hi, what's your name?
Hello?
Hello, hi, what's your name?
Oh, you can call me Duke.
What's your name?
That's my name.
What's your name?
Duke.
Duke. Hi, Duke. What topic are you here for?
Dude, I heard you say this 3 month stuff. I don't know, man. That's a little much.
Okay, let me
It's
talk
a
to you.
little much. Like, are you guys religious or something?
100% no. I was a stripper for 20 years. Body count
No, you
doesn't
weren't.
matter. Body count doesn't matter.
What?
When I'm ready for a long-term relationship, who you are hella matters. So I don't pick a loser when I'm picking my inner circle.
Some of those don't really like work well with each other.
Your opinion is irrelevant, by the way, just so you know. Do you have
Not
any,
entirely, no.
do you have any curiosity? Do you have any questions?
Well, yeah. How does patience and ambition work together?
How does patience and ambition? So when I started my business 10 years ago in 2015, I said to myself, I have a 10-year plan for overnight success. And that's what I did in 10 years. If you go Google who's Canada's best dating coach, you're going to see my name, Chantal Hyde.
Well, yeah. Anyone can do SEO. I could put my name at the top of Google too.
Patience and ambition go hand in hand when you're hardworking and responsible and have vision. What's your next question?
So you really think someone financially responsible is gonna be the one who's gonna be starting very successful businesses? Yeah, what's
Somebody
that?
who's financially responsible starts a very successful business. Somebody
Like
financially
I do B2B
responsible.
consulting, people who are very like frigid in their
I
books.
can't hear you right now because I'm talking.
All right,
Somebody
you do that.
financially responsible starts a business and makes it successful.
Not all the time.
So, no, do you have another question? Your questions
A
are
business that cash flows doesn't have to be financially like well.
I'm sorry, I don't get the sense you're learning anything here.
I'm learning
So,
quite a lot. I learned that you were a stripper.
okay. But do you have any other questions?
And I also know that you're not religious.
All right.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. We don't care. Yeah, very boring. Hi.
Hello,
Hello. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Ashley, what topic are you here for?
The body count doesn't matter. Okay, so I've been really wanting to hear what the reasoning is behind this. So I was looking at your page, watching your videos. I love how you're putting men in their place. That's great.
No,
They need
correction.
that.
So, no, just a little correction, by the way. You're probably referring to guys when you said put men in their
Guys, yes,
Yeah.
guys. Sorry.
But men are quite awesome.
I agree totally. But I was looking at your, recordings on your TikTok, and you were talking to this guy, and you were telling him, body count doesn't matter. I agree, but you were saying,
Finish the sentence. Body count doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts.
great, I agree. But he was agreeing too, and you were saying, in the past I've used guys as medicine, right? You said I have a high body count, but it's not astronomical.
Right.
Who decides what's astronomical, and why is that bad?
Fuck.
What's
I
astronomical?
know who decides what's astronomical, because anybody telling themselves a number correlates to something has already shown me they're too dumb for me to care about their existence.
But those are your words. You
Those
said
are
my
my
body
words.
count is
Okay,
high, but it's
are you
not
gonna be blunt?
astronomical.
What did I just say right now? What did I just say since you listened to my words?
It didn't answer my question.
What did I just say just now since you pay such close attention?
Well, you were speaking over me, so I couldn't hear
I'll
you.
repeat myself. So shut your yapper so you can hear it this time. Somebody who thinks any number is astronomical doesn't register for me because I don't care about their existence. Because anybody telling themselves a number correlates to any certain character trait, in my opinion, is too dumb to exist in my environment. What did I just say?
You said my number is high, but it is not astronomical. I'm asking, what is astronomical?
So, chat, did this person listen to what I said? Yes or no?
I asked a question first. Didn't I? Yes or no?
Right. So is this person lacking communication skills? Is this person coming here being unfair, saying, I want you to hear me, respond to me, but they're not listening to what I say? Are they being unfair? Write unfair in the comment section if you think this person is being unfair. Yeah, because I definitely answered the question about what I thought about anybody assigning a number astronomical, whatever they think is astronomical, doesn't matter to me because those people don't exist for me, because I don't have people in my environment who assign a number to a character trait, because what I've proven since August 2024 is that's dumb. Do you have a question? I already answered your question. I'm not going to answer it again. I answered it more than once. Yeah, hi, unmute your microphone. Can you find a button? Anybody ever shown you where pleasure buttons are? Or did you come from a culture that said you're not allowed to touch your pleasure buttons? I'll let you go. I would say go find Jesus, but Jesus is actually hiding in my colon from people like you.
Nicole, she did answer your question. You came in hot and heavy and combative from the beginning. You didn't just ask a question. What was the point of that anyway?
I answered more than once.
Yeah,
but
you did.
I guess she couldn't hear me over the words in her own head. I guess her mental illness was a little too loud.
She came in with that question with an angle, and it didn't go that way that she thought.
Hi. Hello. Oh, did we butt down? I think we butt down. Oh no, mental illness is serious. Then mental illness is a serious thing in our culture, and we need to start acknowledging how many mentally ill people are running around among us with no concept of their sickness, but trying to convince us that their imagination that they use to give themselves emotions is how everybody else is supposed to operate by. These mentally ill people in their imagination trying to tell us who we should be and how we should act and how we should feel about our past and who we should choose and how we should choose them. Oh, no. We need to call those people out for what they are, which is mentally ill. Because when we start calling it out for what it is, we stop listening to mentally ill people.
For what it is. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Especially when people are making up things in their head or literally sitting here telling you that you didn't just do something that you did. That is literal mental illness. Like Chantel just gave this girl an answer multiple times and she's still in the comments saying no one gave me an answer. I'm muting her because I'm tired of hearing her bullshit.
Hang on. She said, oh, okay. I was going to just say, she said, I'm an SW and my body count is astronomical, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is why I was trying to figure out what was at the root of her question and her combativeness. Chantal doesn't imply that any body count is wrong. She's the one who says it can be as high, like it doesn't matter. And you came in here with an attitude because you think you understand what she was saying, and that's not what she was saying. She wasn't saying that astronomical is wrong. You've got to listen to the context. I remember that conversation. You have to listen to the context of the comment, right? But she's not saying that it matters. You've got that in your head. Maybe that's your own trigger that you need to work on. Go work on yourself, because nobody here is going to shame you for your body count number.
And that's literally what she was just now trying to explain. But that girl was too focused on wanting to hear an actual number to hear the point.
Robert, body count does matter to losers. Losers are controlling, insecure, stuck in the past, and PP obsessed. I concur.
Chantel,
Yeah,
can I say something off topic or no?
no, go for it.
Do you remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but recently, you probably do. That was stupid. Anyway, when I was telling you about how I was wanting to get these winter contracts over the winter that were paying really big with the de-icer, guess what I did?
Oh, you got?
I got them. I'm taking one this weekend. It's paying $2,000 a day. Well,
Nice.
more, a little bit over $2,000 a day, but roughly, yeah.
For anybody who's wondering, we get rid of people who come here spreading disinformation. So when somebody comes here and says body count matters because of pair bonding, because divorce rates, if they're not giving 4 pieces of information along with what they say, we get rid of them because we don't let people come here and lie. Anybody coming to attempt to spread disinformation is removed. Women don't let liars stay in their vicinity. So if they come here saying body count matters because blah, 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 but they're not giving the proof, they get removed for attempting to lie. We don't let liars stay here. Liars don't get a voice. Liars don't get time. Liars don't get room. Liars don't get energy and attention and focus. Can body count reflect impulsivity, addiction, low self-control? People with a low body count can have those traits. It's never about body count. So if you want to find out if somebody has those traits, follow my methodology, observation before selection. Don't soothe yourself with disinformation. I'm going to ask him his body count. If he gives me a low number, obviously he's the right selection. That's bullshit. Because many people have been cheated on right here by somebody with a low body count. So you're trying to convince us a high body count means they're more likely to do bad things, as though a low body count means they're less likely to do bad things. That is pure disinformation, and we're too smart to believe that. We're too smart to believe somebody with a low body count is automatically honest. No, we know there's plenty of people here with low body counts lying to our faces. Plenty of people coming here with low body counts being disrespectful. I got lots of books to sell because losers like you. I even give away a free book because losers like you. Hey, ladies, get the free book in the link in my bio because this loser wants you to make sure you never have to put up with a poser, a loser, a scammer, or a predator. And if you want to make sure in your dating strategy you never pick one of these losers, get my book, No More Assholes. You'll never pick somebody you complain about because you're going to pick somebody who's at your level, not this subpar loser. Oh, the name calling, it's not name calling, it's calling it what it is. Are you offended when I call a loser a loser? Does it trigger you for some reason? Do you feel like I'm talking to you?
And what's his name? Robert? So you don't have a problem with the person who's coming in here and calling her names or saying, oh, you're just here to sell books. You don't have a problem with that. But you have a problem with us calling out that bad behavior. Okay, got it, Robert.
This guy, nobody says it's not about body count. It can reflect it. Yeah, a low body count can reflect low morals. A low body count can reflect dishonest. A low body count can reflect lack of responsibility. A low body count can reflect somebody who's going to cheat on you at his first opportunity because he has low self-esteem, and he'll take anybody who says yes, even if he's already in a relationship. So we don't believe that you coming at us with your supposed low body count because apparently you said no, which we know it wasn't because you said no. You have a low body count because you were rejected that much. Don't try to fool us and try to tell us your low body count means you're high value. We know you can have a low body count and be the biggest douchebag ever because we see it here every single day. Right, ladies? Put your hands up in the comment section if somebody with an obviously low body count was a massive douchebag right in front of your face. Ladies, hands up if you've ever witnessed somebody with a low body count being so horrendous you'd never touch them with a 10-foot pole. Exactly. So you trying to tell us, well, a higher body count means oh, blah, 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 blah. No. We understand, Mr. POS. Mr. POS, Mr. BOP, boring, oppressive, and PP obsessed. We understand your low body count doesn't mean jack squat in terms of you being a quality person. Hey, Jensen.
Evening.
So I'm going to get rid of this low value loser. Watch him disappear. Did you see that? Block, delete, cleanse, remove the low value losers. It's very easy, ladies, to get rid of them. Hi, what's your name?
Me?
Yes.
Alex.
Alex, what topic are you here for?
Listen, the body count stuff, all right. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, I guess. But like you have to get like realistic, right? Like you have to be like, all right, like yes, like you can have your fun.
No, I'm very realistic. That's why I teach women body count doesn't matter, but realistically you got to teach. You got to pick a male that's at your level because realistically, if you let him kiss you before you know who he is, which is the biggest scam in dating, realistically, he's probably subpar if he's that eager to kiss you before you know what he's missing. So how many people you did before you're ready for a long-term relationship doesn't matter. Using no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months means we get rid of losers.
What? Okay, listen, man, listen. Like,
means we get rid of losers.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad to sleep around.
No.
All right, but like when you get married, no one's gonna
No one. Hey,
It's-
you're so mentally ill. You think you're the ambassador for people you never even talked to. Ladies, make sure you get rid of these mentally ill males. Mentally ill males. No one, because he's that sick in the head. He can speak for all these people.
Well, most individuals, I should say.
Eh?
Is that better?
Did you get checked yet? Are you on
For
meds?
what?
Did
I
you
haven't
get
been
your meds?
tested.
Did you
Sorry?
did you get your meds for your psychosis?
I don't take meds now.
No, I can tell because you're speaking for people you never met.
I don't necessarily think the DSM would classify that as psychosis now.
You're speaking for people you've never met.
Yeah, but that wouldn't meet criteria for psychosis. I'm not a psychologist, though. That's just how it is, though.
You're not a psychologist?
Can you let me?
Psychiatrist. Yeah. And it's just a little degenerate, okay? Like it's just a little degenerate, okay? Like what's wrong with getting having a friends with benefits or something? Why do you have to get like multiple new ones?
Bye, loser.
Sorry?
I said bye, loser.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is why we let them talk, right? So that they can tell us who they are, so they can reveal what kind of people they are, storytellers, delusional, mentally ill, thinks he's going to tell you what you can and can't do with your body before he met you, thinks he's going to tell you who you will pick when you're ready for a long-term relationship. This is what we call mentally ill, ladies. This is why we let them talk. This is why we listen to what they say and we get rid of the ones who are mentally ill.
He thought he was funny and charming as well, you know? Thinks with his smooth voice. You're just an idiot.
Yeah.
Voice was annoying. I did not like it.
I said it many times before, and I really hate being right.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Elliot, and I would like to tell you that you roasties basically expose.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Number of accounts have been blocked. No, you can't do that to me, TikTok. I don't like how TikTok maxes the amount of accounts that you can block. I think that's very disrespectful. To us people who need to block a lot of people because we're so awesome. We do it for the memes. Block, delete, cleanse, remove.
Tal, somebody asked, explain the manipulation bit, please. I'm new.
Explain the manipulation. So it is manipulation when you say to people, I don't want to cope with my imagination over things that aren't happening in the present. When I think about what you did in the past. So I'm going to convince you that you have to say no to sex so that when I ask you what you did in the past, I don't have to deal with my imagination. So instead of me dealing with my imagination and getting therapy because my imagination gives me negative emotions and I need therapy because of my imagination and my emotions, I'm going to convince other people to reduce their sexuality because of my imagination and emotions. So instead of taking accountability for themselves, they tell other people to say no to sex.
And I just wanted to chime in because that guy was saying that he is not psychologist and that is not enough criteria for psychosis. Basically, he is in the wrong, and you are intuitively correct because by DSM-5 you need just only one symptom to diagnose person with acute brief psychotic disorder or psychotic episode. So he had one in front of us, and you diagnosed him properly.
Right? Yep. I'm real good at what I do. I am really good at this, though. God damn, I'm so good at this. I could do this with one hand tied behind my back. I would run circles around these losers with one hand tied behind my back. If you cut my brain cells in half, I'd still run circles around these losers. That's how good I am at this, because I'm the best. Bonnie Blue is the best marketing strategist I've ever seen in my entire life. This loser came here and said her name, showing us how easy it is to use a male because she used over 1,000 males to make over $2 million, knowing hundreds of days after she pulled her stunt, she'd still be using this male's face because he would say her name to a crowd of 120 people on the internet. So 2 more of those people could go make her more money because she's so good at marketing. She's still using this guy's face hundreds of days after she pulled a marketing stunt.
literally, when did she do it in? Didn't she do it in January? It's been almost a year now. You're still thinking about her.
Mhm. I love my history. I love my past. When I start writing my stories about my past, consensual sexual history, I'm going to make lots of money from my past consensual sexual history. I love all of it, and I'm going to write my little stories and make my cashola. I'm going to make my money off those boys that I did because they gave me memories that the ladies are going to want to read. See what I'm saying? So for some reason you're not registering because you're too dumb to hear what I say. My accountability is going to be in the books that I write that women are going to read, and I'm going to make money off of it. I'm going to make money. I love my accountability. It works so well for me. Boys are so easy. Gail Cash, yes. I used them. I had fun. I'm going to use the memories. Other people are going to have fun. We're all going to use those boys.
I wanted to ask, Mr. Nobody in the comment section, I wanted to ask you, do you ask your friends when you make new friends? If you have any. But if you have friends, like, do you ask them their body count number?
I'm going to Google every dollar. No, he doesn't have friends, my love. That's why he's very unoccupied right now. No money, no money. I wonder what the males are going to create for these males, that these males can start fixing themselves, because we're not fixing them. We're busy focusing on ourselves, on our well-being, on our goals, our ambitions. Let me ask you this, the crowd, the people that are watching, those of you who are gaining more time because you're wasting less time, those of you who are gaining more time because you're blocking males faster, have you found that you're focusing more on anything in particular? Do you want to write that in the chat for me so I can see what's growing in your life? What's the purpose of asking about a woman's body count? So this is a control tactic. It's a control tactic by controlling people. And really what they're asking is, did you follow my rules? Because I want a parent-child dynamic, and I'm looking for somebody who will take the child dynamic. Blocked one today, focused on my peas. Self-love is growing. Alex, good. The moment they don't listen, if I want proof instead of opinions, yes. It seems like there's only women. Where are my men? Where are the men at? Men, my men? Where are my men at? We have Dio. Dio's one of our men. My bank account and my piece, yes. Dio, yes. Hello, Mr. 812. Mr. Revo. Look at this loser getting deleted. Block, delete, cleanse, remove. Notice how losers don't exist because they don't control anything, right?
Molly, you need to bring us some science. Molly says it impacts pair bonding and is the major predictors of infidelity. So Molly, you need to bring us the name of the study, the website it's on, the page number and paragraph number. If you say anything else, we're going to mute you.
For lying, fear-mongering, and attempting to spread disinformation. We don't let liars stay in our vicinity, Molly. And you can't say a single word till you provide the proof. And if you say one word that's not providing the proof, it proves to us you have nothing to show. It proves to us you came here and lied, and we'll get rid of you right then and there. I have not made any polls about the statistic of my work, no. Mr. Mike, here we go. Yes, sir. What do we do? Toxic guys in real life? Block, delete, cleanse, remove. And if they show up on your doorstep, call the cops. Let them know you don't stand for anything. There will be no toxic behaviors. And if they test you, they get the cops. Nope, that's not true. Men and women don't ask body count. Men and women stand confidently in the present. So I just deleted you for disinformation. Hi, what's your name? Guts, you went away. What's your name? Hello? What's your name? I can't hear you. Okay, something's not working. Body count doesn't matter to people who practice logic and stick to facts. You want to hear my 3 facts? Come up and request. Hi, what's your name?
Daryl.
Oh, you're eating right now, aren't you?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you go. You finish your meal, okay?
For sure.
Yeah, you finish your meal. We're not here for dinner time. This isn't a date. No, cancel invitation. Sorry, my love. Yeah. Asking your family their body count. Ask your family what their body count is. I have 3 facts. If anybody asks you what your body count is, get rid of that person because they are abusive.
A date, I wouldn't want to hear anybody smacking and talking while they're eating. Ugh.
I know. No, Matt has to give the 4 pieces of information. If he yaps anything but the proof that he didn't lie, it shows that he did lie, and we'll get rid of him at that point.
I already muted him.
Oh, is that right? Oh, it does matter to losers. It does matter to losers. I agree 100%. Diane?
Matt, if you do want to bring your studies, you can request to come up on the panel.
Whatever makes you sleep at night. If it makes you sleep at night, you can believe that.
Do you have, of course I can believe what I want. What a loser. Of course I can believe what I want. Some pathetic loser stuck in his insecurity doesn't change my mind about my bodily autonomy. Okay? Okay? I came here to let you know that you can believe whatever you want. Yes, I know I can, and have all the outcomes that I want, because some loser isn't going to tell me my life is going to suck because I enjoyed my own body. No, he doesn't sound strong enough to be a woman. Sounds weak and pathetic. Yeah, we sleep just fine. But do you see the egotism in these mentally ill males? Oh, you try to tell me you can enjoy your own body? You can have bodily autonomy? Well, whatever lets you sleep at night. You can believe anything you want when you try to tell me you have bodily autonomy. Like, that's how delusional they are. This is why you need to instantly block and delete them. Unless you wrote mentally ill on your list of what you're looking for in a long-term partner, get rid of the person who thinks body count matters, because they're that delusional. No kissing for 3 months, Justin. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Minimum 3 months when you're picking a long-term partner. Defining yourself so that you know what you deserve. Making sure you pick somebody who meets all of your criteria. No less. means you have a zero fight, zero argument relationship because you didn't pick a mistake. You didn't pick somebody chaotic. You didn't pick somebody who needed to change to be the person you were looking for because they were missing things you were looking for. So observation for selection is how you make an informed decision. So before picking a university, I went to multiple universities. I did walkthroughs. I took a look at what they were offering. Before I picked a car, I thought about all the elements that I wanted in a vehicle. And then I went and selected the car that had all the elements that I wanted. When I wanted a house, I did a walkthrough, a home inspection, and a title search to make sure I got the house I wanted and I wasn't going to get scammed. So no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months means we take enough time to figure out what you're missing before committing so that we get rid of the people that are missing what we're looking for in a long-term partner, meaning the person we select is the person who has all of the elements that we're looking for. We won't settle for anything less than what we bring to the table.
I muted the dude, but somebody said something about if we had boundaries, we wouldn't have a high body count. No, my boundaries are for keeping assholes like you out of my life. Those are my boundaries. My boundaries are keeping away people who think they want to control my body.
Yeah, like this was fun. And I had enough boundaries to pick the person that was going to give me a good time that night. And I had all the one night stands I wanted. And I stuck to my boundaries for the one night stand, which is I don't turn a one night stand into a long-term relationship because I didn't take the time to figure them out first. That's my boundary. This will not turn into this. When I'm ready for this, it's because I'm done this. And I do no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months. Because when I'm picking people to keep, I don't keep losers. Speaking of losers, don't forget, my lovelies, that there is a free book in the link in my bio. The free book is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. None of you guys able to debate her. I mean, we're waiting. Don't forget, in the link in my bio, you have the buttons to get, thank you, my lovely cat. You have the buttons to get your paperbacks on Amazon, your ebook bundle deals, audiobook, the free book. Yes, Scotty, indeed. Yes, because I teach women to pick men, meaning you get selected under my program. Come back, Queen. Helps you heal faster. Thank you, Sassy. Helps you heal faster from a breakup or divorce, and we're being stuck in pain. We're going to speed up that healing process because we don't need to hurt. There's no reason for us to suffer. Suggested order for reading your books? Yes, depending where you're starting at. I'll go through this in order. No More Assholes is if you're ready to pick a new partner. This is your dating strategy. This is your dating book. You learn how to use observation before selection. No More Assholes is in English. It's also in Spanish. It is also an audiobook. And it is also a workbook with bonus material. Some of us wait. We don't wait, we vet. The Globe Journal, 60-day journey for increasing your confidence and self-esteem. If you've ever been abused, it's very important that you do the Glow Up Journal because abusive people require that you have low self-esteem because when you have high self-esteem, you don't tolerate abusive people. I endorse your work. Thank you. Love that. So do the 60-day journey in the book here, guided by me, or do a digital version where you get an email a day for 60 days. You can get the digital version in the link in my bio. The book is a paperback on Amazon. Evolution Revolution is what we are doing. We're switching from patriarchy to matriarchy. This is your instruction manual. This is how you're going to do it without waiting for politicians and lawmakers to make it happen. Don't forget to get Dating 101 for your teens now that you know better than to pick a loser. Losers are looking for people who are uneducated and uninformed and don't know what coercion and manipulation looks like. So make sure you get them Dating 101. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Quizzy.
Quizzy, what topic are you here for?
Well, I only see one topic, which is the body count doesn't matter.
Well, there's a lot that we could talk about. If you were to Google who is Canada's best dating coach, you're probably going to see my name, Chantal Hyde. But if that's what you're here for, that is my debate topic. This is a facts over feelings debate, meaning you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. We discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
Yeah, I am, and I probably am not gonna Google you, so that's fine.
I don't care. So a little bit of ground rules before we start. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Yep.
Me too. A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information before you say it out loud to show that what you're saying is not a lie. So you have to bring title of the peer-reviewed study where you read the words you want to say here. Website the study's on, page number, paragraph number. We'll go find what you found, and then you can say it out loud. And this is how we ensure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yep.
All right, I'll let you go first. What do you have, facts or science?
I have facts. Oh, you want me to go?
I said I'll let you go first. What do you have, facts or science? You said you have facts, and now I'm waiting for you to give me your facts.
I got you. Why should we listen to an ex-sex worker like yourself?
Because I am informed and educated. So you went with the question. Now it's my turn. So I have 3 facts. So my body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. So here's my first one. Would you agree it is a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, we need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all of these qualities? Yes or no?
Sure.
Yeah. Number 2, would you agree it's a fact that a man wanting a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, because he won't settle, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all of these qualities? Yes or no?
I don't know if it's 100% these are all facts.
Is it a fact that if a man defined himself to know what he deserves and didn't want to settle for less than what he brings to the table, and he wants somebody with all these qualities, no less, would he need to observe someone over time to make sure they have all of these qualities before committing? Yes or no?
Would he need to observe that? Yeah, he would, if he wants any of those qualities, correct?
Exactly, yes. Number 3, is it a fact that if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
They would need medical confirmation.
Exactly. So logical
to know if the person has the STD, yes.
Yes. So logical people who stick to facts don't ask for a number because a number doesn't tell you STD test results. Only the doctor's test results will do that. And they don't ask somebody for a number to try to find out who they are, because logical people know the only way to find out who someone is to spend time with them observing their behavior.
Got it. Would you say it's a fact to know about somebody's future behavior is to know about their past behavior?
So if what you're saying, if somebody did in the past, they're still doing in the present, then I would say that person is a pant pooper. Because if they've never changed anything, then obviously they're still pooping their pants, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you would agree that one of the best indications of knowing someone's future behavior is knowing their past behaviors, correct?
If they're still pooping their pants, they've never changed anything. So definitely don't pick those people.
Okay, so like pretty much like somebody who used to be a PDF file, as long as he's not showing he's a PDF file right now, he's totally fine.
How does doing something criminal equate to something consensual? How are they comparable?
Because we're knowing about somebody's future behaviors.
Yes, but there's plenty of things that people have done that are good and consensual, and there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Right. But if that person isn't showing any of that in the present, then we could trust them in the future, correct?
No, you should never pick a PDF file. I agree 100%.
Wait, we shouldn't if they're not showing it in. What if they're not showing it in the present?
You should never pick a PDF file, even in the present. If they're still pooping their pants, they're still pooping
But they're
their
not.
pants.
But they're
So
not pooping their pants because they're not showing it in the
how
present.
do you know? Are you watching them 24/7? If I do a background check on you and I find out that you touch kiddos, I don't want anything more to do with you.
Yeah. Well, you won't find it on me, but if within the hypothetic, if they're not showing that they're pooping their pants, but they've done it in the
Well,
past,
we can tell you.
shouldn't you put them on to your homegirls?
Observation. Like, I can tell you're a pant pooper. Listen, we can tell because it's evident. Your behaviors are evident. For example, I can tell you practice willful ignorance. I can tell you like disinformation. I can tell you ignore actual facts and science. I can tell you make up stories in your head. Do you notice how I can tell so much about you? Because you stink.
Okay. Was I lying when I said you're an ex-sex worker?
Oh, no, I was a stripper for 20 years.
Yeah, and we should listen to somebody who used to strip.
100%. You should follow
Oh, because
my
you're
lead.
married?
100%. If you want a long-lasting, happy, functional, close, intimate, affectionate, communicative relationship, you should definitely follow my lead.
Okay, well that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, if you used to suck dick for your past, then
I'm
that's fine.
embarrassed for you because you're still pooping your pants.
You're gonna mute me now. Look, you're gonna mute me. Look.
No, I am going to delete you now because I am sinfully tired. Very tired of you. You're very boring and I'm done with you. There's no more lessons my people are going to learn because we've already seen you're still a pant pooper. So there's no more reason to use you. We've already used you as much as we're willing to use you. Ladies, hands up if listening to this guy encouraged you to get one of my books, because you never want to end up with somebody like that. Yes, Kat, Alex, Millie. Got it today, Sedusa. Love this. Maris Isabel. Dottie, Savage, Catherine, love it. Love it. Thank you. Mayor, is that a butt dial? Mayor, you butt dialed, didn't you?
Yes.
Ah, he's so funny.
He's tapping so hard.
Catherine Eddingsa. You're getting the Globe Journal. Love this, my love. You guys are loving the Globe Journal. This has been number 2. This and Evolution Revolution fighting for number 2 spot. I love it. Oh, thank you.
Sassy, you can shoot me a DM if you want me to mail you the Glow Up Journal.
So this guy says body count matters to men, but he's a liar because men stand confidently in the present. Men aren't insecure of comparison. So he goes, if something matters to you in a relationship, then it matters. Women don't pick losers who say body count matters. So it would never be a relationship. You're using a status word like relationship that doesn't apply because you would be blocked and deleted, not given relationship status. Okay? Do you understand? That's called reality. Okay? Manuel, do you understand what I just said? You would not get a relationship. You would get blocked and deleted. You don't need to matter to a baldy, he says, right? Because the projection is always immaculate. His hairline is running away from his face. So he's here bothering women because when he looks at himself in the mirror, he has so much self-loathing. He's got to go project it everywhere. We're not interested in your losering, Manuel. Block, delete, cleanse, remove the loser. Losers are not allowed to be in our environment. Women control their environment. We remove losers.
Funny when they say stuff like that. I just muted them, but the guy that said on this episode of Women Keeping Women Single, why do you guys care unless it really bothers you? It really bothers them that we're not picking them.
Because single women are unbothered. They are unencumbered. They have so much time for everything they want to do, like sleeping and petting their dogs and going shopping and decorating their homes. That smells so good. They don't touch the sides, cat. You're too little. Black Friday deals. Black Friday deals. Right. Maybe.
Did you do one last year?
I don't know. Hi, Cynthia.
No, I can't remember
I
either.
don't know. I did a couple specials last year. I know I did.
No, you did. I just don't remember if it was specifically for Black Friday.
Mr. Mike, that's okay. The more these losers show us the difference between males like them and men like you, the more chances men like you have because you stand out more. Love your content. You taught me a lot. Cynthia, thank you. I appreciate it. I love what I do. I love all the messages I get. I love people from all over the world giving me so much love. People telling me they send my stuff to their daughters. Sassy males. Yes, I know these sassy males make me cherish my husband. Body count doesn't matter to people who practice logic and stick to facts. That's right. I get the books on Amazon. So I can never do, Amazon might do sales on paperbacks, but I can never do that myself. You're welcome, lady. Casey. But I'm going to talk to my person about maybe doing something for the digital products. Maybe a Black Friday digital product sale. No lies detected. Males really are victimized by their 24/7 fertility cycle. I like not having anything to sell. I really like not having to buy this product, just buy my books, make me happy. Guys are most definitely a dime a dozen. Yes. Men are worth their weight in gold. Guys are a dime a dozen. Very true. That's why the only criteria for guys for a good time is only two things. That's it. You got to keep the standards low for the one night stands. Go watch that clip of you in the library. Oh, it's a great reminder. Yeah, but men, oh, I love my husband. I get lost in my husband. I surrender into my husband. I really do. When he kisses me, I seriously, because I'm the isms, I'm the ADHD. My brain is everywhere all the time. Brushing my teeth is a thought out process. So my brain is always somewhere, right? So my husband, he kisses me, and it's very easy for my brain to be somewhere else. But I turn his kisses into a meditative process. I bring all of my focus in. I bring it into the kiss, into the sensation, into sort of the feel of his body against me. I really come into what his hands are doing. I come into the essence of who he is as a human being. I say things like, I honor you, I respect you, I appreciate you. I say this in my head because I am plugging in 1000% into this man as he kisses me, dissolving in love. What a beautiful thing to say. But I really do turn his kisses into a whole experience, and men are an incredible experience. Guys, go smooch him. Is he near? Can you do that? Listen, guys will be like a fun experience, but men are an incredible experience. Miss Stella, you can go kiss your man. Kiss your man and tell me how it went. Who's gonna go kiss their man right now? Somebody's got to kiss somebody for me now. Is somebody gonna go make out with their partner right now? You need to do it for the group. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to take one for the team right now. We need somebody. Kiss your cat, Alex. I'll take that. Body count doesn't matter to us people who practice logic and stick to facts. That's right, Tony. Body count does matter to losers in their imagination, giving themselves emotions because they're mentally ill. I gotcha. I know it. I hear it. Kissing your dog counts. Boyfriend still at work, Chris? Kiss my best friend, Joelle. Let's get some kissing, Blondie. Blondie, I volunteer. Send shops. Come on, let's go. Let's get some kisses.
Mazan put her hand up too.
I need reports. I need reports when you get back from your kisses. I'll give him plenty of smoochies when he gets back. Yes, must. I'm single, seducer. But if you have a pet, do you have a pet? Do you have an animal?
Actually, right now gives so much an impression of Greek goddess Philotis. She was the goddess of sexual experience, love, and in addition to that, she was the goddess of interpersonal relationships and happy households.
They get
God, that Chantel is her reincarnate. Actually,
Who?
who Dio just said.
Who, Dio? What? Who again, Dio?
Dio, say it again.
This Philotis or something like that. That is a goddess of love, sexual intercourse, like household happiness, personal interconnection. She was always like a muse where there were conflicts. She was appearing to find a peace. So it's like Pheol, something like I don't remember exactly. I need to find it out.
Pheol. How do you what say her name again?
He's gonna find it for you. Yeah, that's you. She is you. You is she.
I am a goddess.
Lotus, Philo.
Oh, yes. Friendship, affection, and sexual intercourse.
Yeah, that's you.
That's me. You're so cute. Personification of affection and sexual intercourse with her domain including both friendly and sensual aspects of connection. Love. And the opposite of me is Nikia, the personification of feuds. Yes, I'm peace and love. I am peace and love. My name is Chantal, and I am love.
I think too because it highlights the friendship part as well, because you really are very bonded with your friendships as well.
More the Greek society lived in that time that everything that they couldn't explain with science they explained with gods, and basically Philotis was a muse of everything that is interpersonal and good.
Oh, I like that. I'm here for the goodness. Here for the love, the community. The forming of our lovely little snowball. Steph, you started Evolution Revolution. Loving it so far. I love this, my love. Non Aphrodite. Wasn't Aphrodite like beauty, sensuality?
Those are like arcane gods, those are 12 gods, and they are, in a sense, they mix a lot of things. So Aphrodite was actually very jealous type of a woman, and she was like finding herself some beautiful males to go with them, but at the same time, if they go south to some other girl, she will transform them into animals. So she was actually very jealous for the goddess of love, but still they said she is a goddess of love because she was described as very beautiful woman, and at the same time they were basically projecting they wanted to fuck her, not she was the goddess of love. So it's like a little bit more about her, but those 12, they have everything to them. Like one goddess is everything at the same time. For example, like Demeter, she is a wisdom, but agricultural wisdom, but at the same time just wisdom and craft wisdom and cosmic being of the flow of the nature. So they mixed everything to them. But those minor gods like Philotis, they were actually responsible for things like, from their perspective, for things like love, affection, etc., etc. That's why I chose specifically Philotis for you.
Yeah, I agree. And also Aphrodite was she's not my favorite, to be honest. Because she is manipulative and more destructive. So yeah, I think you're right, Dio.
Venus by Bananarama. Alex, thank you. Sharon, do any of your books go into details about relationships with parents and when, if distance is needed? No. But again, who's in your inner circle are people who match your energy. People in your outer circle don't get access to you the way your inner circle does. So don't give the same access to your outer circle as your inner circle. Your inner circle is not harming you. There are some people that you will push to your outer circle because they don't bring the right qualities and they are abusive. So they are detrimental to your mental health and emotional well-being. Detrimental people don't belong in your inner circle. So either you reduce the access that they have to you or you cut them off altogether. You go no contact. Mr. Mike, great community, all positive, good vibes here. That's right, my love.
In other words, Sharon, your inner circle will tell you things that you need to hear. Your outer circle will tell you things that you want to hear.
I'll tell you something. Sometimes my friends go very quiet when it comes to me. And it's interesting because I can always tell the difference between we're not talking a whole lot because life is just lifing and we're just kind of busy lifing. Or I can tell there's a silence because they pull back. And I know they pull back because there's something going wrong. And they know they've got some part in it. And they know if they talk to me about it, I'm going to point out their responsibility. And they don't want to hear the truth quite yet. So they pull back from me. And I can tell there's been a pullback. And I'm like, oh, there's a truth you don't want to hear right now. Okay. And I don't take it personally. It never offends me. It's just something that I note.
That happens to me all the time too.
Yeah.
It happens to me too, but the only things that I'm not very fond of, I do dislike it to some point, but not fully. It's when they start to circle you like a shark. So they are like close to you, but they don't want to tell yet. But they are like far enough so you couldn't ask them. So they are like preparing themselves, but they still can like retract fully, or they can come in for their advice. And this is like that situation where I want like, so tell it, I just will help you.
Yeah. I am still no contact with my mom. I think it's been since 2019 now. Since 2019. Thank you, Kat. She did call on my birthday. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. I actually listened to like 2 days later. I took my time. That's why you don't have many friends, Stacy. People don't like mirrors. I do have the kind of people that are intentional, mature, growth-oriented, open-minded. What you teach here is applicable to friendships. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Nia. So your inner circle is romantic and platonic, right? Like you will have, if you're monogamous, one romantic partner in your inner circle, but your inner circle is also people you call your friend. But we need to be careful who we call a friend. So friend is a verb. It's found in the behaviors that they choose to facilitate your life and make you happier. And it's found in how they are contributors to your life, not takers. Oh, your birther. Hi, Alice. Previous partner to your future kids. What is it? It does matter. Could affect from previous partner to future kids. What do you mean it? What is it? What is the best way to know whether distancing is better with a family member or removing them completely? So distancing is they're just dumb. It's annoying that they're dumb, but they're not disrespectful. So I'm just going to limit my exposure. So I limit the amount of times that I have to deal with dumb people. I love you, but you're dumb. And I'm not going to be around you too much because I just hate the stupidity of the things that happen inside of your brain. But you don't disrespect me. You're just dumb. So I'm just going to limit the amount of time I spend with you. That would be the distancing. But I don't talk to my mom anymore because my mom is abusive. My mom says abusive things. My mom wants to trigger me into anger because it satisfies her. So she pushes me and pushes me and pushes me until I explode because she gets a payback when I explode. So I have to not talk to my mom because my mom is abusive. She says abusive things, very mean, abusive things. So I don't do distance. I do a shutout. I don't let abusive people be in my environment, be in my life. They have to be away from me. You're welcome. That's okay. It makes me a better coach, right? Do you talk about female friendships in your book on building the matriarchy? I talk about the importance of building communities. So I do talk about the importance of community, friendship, also business arrangements, right? We need to really think about the relationships that we have with women, not just in terms of like competing for males. Like we need to think about how we are going to come together and build communities. We're going to come together and build centers, educational centers, medical centers, research centers. Not allowing abusive people around you. That's right, Aurora. Zero tolerance. I will never understand why any mother would be abusive to their daughter. Because I don't think my mom is very grounded in reality. I think my mom is very caught up in her mental health.
Rather be right than see you be happy.
Yeah. No more abuse, Aurora. So something that I say is my mom was the first person who abused me and the last person I let abuse me. Yeah, Aurora. Is she a narcissist? So she was on medication for bipolar and anxiety. As far as I know, she hasn't been diagnosed as a narcissist. Yeah, parents can be mentally ill. My mom used to take pills for, like, what would she take? Like, back in the day, I don't know. What did they take? What did,
Like to calm themselves? Or it
yeah,
was
but
like,
like
yeah,
back in the 90s, it was something else.
uh-huh.
It was something
Vicodin?
else in the 90s.
No.
Yeah, you guys are saying Xanax because I started saying that, but it was something else in the 90s. Not Percocet. No, that was for pain. That was for pain. Most commonly prescribed anti-anxiety medication in the 90s. I don't care if you like me.
Preludes? No.
No.
Fluoxetine?
Prozac.
Oh, that's what I'm on. Well, I'm on the what's it called? The
Yeah. Valium. So my mom used to pop Valium. And I remember, like, she would pop Valium and go to sleep. I remember my sister shaking my mom one day, Saturday afternoon. My sister is shaking my mom. It's the afternoon. My mom is still in bed, curtains drawn. My sister is shaking her, going, "How many did you take?"
God damn.
What?
I'm on generic Prozac. That's what it is. Generic.
Actually,
So we
Prozac
had a
is
guy here named Eric who was into fairy tales, right, ladies? You can tell the males that like fairy tales because he used words like soul bonding and soul ties, because they still believe that Cinderella had a glass slipper and rode in a pumpkin that turned at midnight. He still believes that Sleeping Beauty went into a coma and got kissed by a boy and woke up and she was in love. And Eric still believes when you kiss a frog, the frog turns into a prince. Because Eric still wants his mommy to read him bedtime stories because he believes in fairy tales. Very delusional. Yeah, they used to prescribe Valium like crazy to mothers. Being a kid in the 90s was fun. I do laugh about his stuff.
Being a kid in the 90s is fun. Being in 2025 where everyone's suck and we have to use politically correct language, not fun.
Dio, what were you gonna say about Prozac?
I was going to say that Prozac is actually fluoxetine, but I
Yes.
sorry.
A little bit, but it's not
Okay,
overpowering you.
they're shooting drones, so I don't know if it's distracting. So I googled Valium, and I was like, oh my god, because it's benzodiazepines. It's the main curing agent, and it's basically dangerous because you need to take it only through specific time that is prescribed and not more than that, because it's addictive and it loses its effect. So you will start to use more of it, and due to that it starts to become intoxicating for your body. and it's kind of very bad thing. So I was like, what is the main curing agent? And I was like, oh my god, because it's really dangerous when it's like just taking like a soothing pill.
Well, I guess my mom liked to live on the edge, did she?
Well, yeah, I feel like back then, yeah, a lot of people did.
Kian, who thinks about 100 peepees slopping around. Yeah, Kian, you want 100 peepees slopping around your face?
Oh, that's quite the pee obsession. He looks at a female, thinks about 100 dudes. Ladies, the ones who are pee obsessed will tell you how many peepees they like to think about simultaneously. Katrina.
People who think about 100 ding dongs should go to prison and satisfy their kinks there.
That's true. That's true.
I said what I said.
Maybe he can pull a little crime, get himself some room and board and some free peepees. Of course, peepees are always free. Listen, my mans, we know.
Okay, I seen one video of the a comedian saying like, if my son will say that he is gay, I will immediately send him to the army. He would be happy because there are a lot of muscled guys there. So maybe he can try army instead of the prison.
Oh.
Has anyone seen the movie Election with Matthew Broderick and shoot, the blonde from Legally Blonde? What's her name?
I forget.
Reese Witherspoon.
Oh,
Reese
yeah.
Witherspoon.
Yeah,
The movie,
yeah.
it's an old movie. It is one of those classic movies that was never like a big box office, but it's like so good. Like I rented it so many times. It is such a great movie. And in it, Matthew Broderick plays a high school teacher. And Reese is a student, and anyway, they have this whole dynamic. But there's a character in there who has a sister, little sister, and she's a lesbian, and she's like in love with her best friend, but then her best friend is like in a relationship with her brother. It's this whole anyway. But at the end of the movie, the sister who's like a lesbian, she gets in trouble for doing something, and her parents are like, "You're going to the all-girls school." She's like, "Oh, okay." And the movie ends like with a scene where she's like at the school and she's so happy because she's just like girls everywhere.
Punish me
Very
harder.
good movie.
Punish me harder. I remember when I got arrested for shoplifting when I was 16. First and only time I ever did it. And so, of course, I get arrested for it because I wasn't good at it. And they tell me what my punishment was. And it was 30 or 60 hours of community service at the SPCA. And I was like, yay! You guys just like sent me to go do something I was going to love. And I did, actually. I had a great time.
This SPCA.
Humane Society. So it's where dogs and cats that don't have homes go to stay until somebody adopts them.
It's actually a nice time.
I know. Yeah. Best punishment ever. Naughty Chantal. Yes, I was. I know. My mom, like my mom really did not understand me at all. The store that I got caught in was actually the store that she worked at. And I wasn't thinking about this is the store that she works at. I was just thinking, I'm going to steal a lipstick. And she took it so personally. She's like, as though I picked that store so she would be ashamed. But I didn't. I wasn't thinking about her at all.
I was thinking last night because I don't know why, last night or the day before, because I shoplifted too when I was in high school, like when I was a teenager. And I would go to Sears and because they had a Sears in the mall, like in my local mall, and it was scarves or lipsticks. And I didn't do it that often. I did do it more than once though, you know? And I was thinking about it last night. I was like, why did I do it? And I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was just like a thrill or like, I don't know.
You
I
did
don't
it
know
more
what it
than
was.
once because you didn't get caught.
Absolutely. Like you telling me you got, oh my God, that would have been, whew.
And when you got caught, it's because you got sloppy.
Was the end of my career.
I was sitting here in my head. I was sitting here like, wow, I was too scared to do that. Like, I could never. But when I was 16, I was literally selling drugs. So I'm like, what? Why was I afraid to shoplift, but not afraid to do that?
That's funny. That's funny.
Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna do a book walkthrough, you guys. Lovely's hit the follow button if you haven't yet. I'm gonna do a book walkthrough. You can grab all my books on paperback on Amazon. I've got ebook bundle deals, audio books, a free book button, all those in the link in my bio. So the free book is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Comeback Queen helps you heal faster from a breakup or divorce. No more being stuck in pain. You can speed up that healing process. No More Assholes. This is your dating strategy. Observation before selection means you're using a corporate model, not giving benefits to people you should fire because they're not fit for the job. So No More Assholes in English. I have No More Assholes in Spanish. It is also an audiobook, and it is also a workbook with bonus material. Paperback on Amazon to go grab this. Fix That Shit is going to help you have a zero-fight relationship by teaching you communication skills, conflict resolution skills. You got Fix That Shit for women and Fix That Shit for men. Fix That Shit for Women is also an audiobook, and the Fix That Shit books also have a workbook with bonus material. Looking through the Epstein emails? Nope, it's all just theatrics anyways. Dating 101 is for your teens, understanding the drives, behaviors, and emotions we call love, how to set boundaries, what to do when people push against their boundaries. This is the education we should have received in high school. The Glow Up Journal, if you've ever been abused, make sure you take this 60-day journey in the Glow Up Journal. Follow the instructions, do the guided activities. You can do it in the book or you can do a digital version where you get an email a day for 60 days. We're going to biohack your brain and increase your confidence and self-esteem at an expedited pace. Men who want to heal faster from a breakup or divorce and select the right long-term partner, your dating book is the perfect play. Mr. Dreadzone, gonna do Mr. Dreadzone doing a glow up. Evolution Revolution, this is the rebirth of matriarchy. So we're not waiting for patriarchy to get its act together and stop being shitty. We are going to start executing matriarchy today. So if you're ready for matriarchy, make sure you get your instruction manual. Custom Made is career coaching. You're going to identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. This is a workbook. There's 2 writing exercises at the end of every chapter. And then Say Yes to Goodness, 10 steps for a complete and happy you. This one helps you evolve your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. So use the buttons in the link in my bio to get those paperbacks on Amazon, your ebook bundle deals, your audiobooks.
I just wanted to say I was just thinking it's so funny that we actually committed crimes like 35 years ago, Ripple like, 15, 20 years ago, yet they're concerned about body count number. Right? Isn't that funny?
Yeah. How come they didn't ask what my theft count is? Because aren't they afraid I'm going to steal from them?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they ask me what my theft count is? Shouldn't they be concerned about theft? How come they're not asking
Darren,
questions.
Because
I mean,
They're
you might
insecure.
do it.
oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say you might do it again, you know, because you did it 35 years ago.
I
You
did it
might
when I
slip.
was seriously when I was 16. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to explode out of this person any given day now?
But how they can
Yeah.
be afraid if they have nothing to steal?
I know.
I have a
Hey, good
theory,
night,
though.
everybody. Sorry.
Hey, Diane.
They're afraid that their wives or girlfriends are going to see you and know the truth, and they're afraid that they're going to be stolen from them.
Right. I still hearts now. I might slip up and take their wallet. Every now and then, I accidentally take the money that my husband forgets about. Because sometimes he puts like some money somewhere, and I'm like, oh, noted. And then I notice it doesn't move, and it doesn't move, and then maybe I'll throw something on top of it, and maybe I'll notice that after I put something on top of it, it doesn't go away, and maybe after a week or 2 or 3 or a month, maybe that money goes in my wallet. It's fair game.
Mama just needs a little Starbucks.
That's found. That's house money. If you take your money out of your pockets and put it in the house and keep it in the house, that's house money. that's a deep clean money. That's an extra big order of grass-fed beef money. Finders keepers. It's reinvested. It's not like he doesn't benefit from it. It's not like it doesn't go to him. It's just house money, that's all.
Honey, I'm back and I got grass-fed beef.
Hey, baby, here's a half a cow. House money. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to head out. Make sure you have a good night. Make sure you get some good sleep. I did. I bought half a cow. I did that. It's reinvested. I don't steal. I don't steal. All right, my lovelies. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good sleep. Ellie Jane, Dondra, Dio, Ripple, Diane, Sedusa, Kat, Seapoke, Sharon, Nia, Move, Steph, Dreadzone, Carla, Blooming, Ugly Poop Face, Casey, Sheena, Unintentionally Kimber, Lady Miss Stella, Mysterious, Renee, Nautilus, Ellie Jane, Revo, Extreme Boutique, Brooke, Carla, Celeste, Mama, Tom, Nutty Cat, Z, Dom, and Melissa. Good night, my loves.
Good night, TikTok. I love you.
Good night, Mr. Dreadzone. Maybe he leaves the money for me to find.